Let me tell you, when I was a teenager in Brooklyn, I gotta confess, I had a lot of girlfriends. But well, when each secular New Year came around, I lost many of them. No need to tell you. Boys took out girls on dates to celebrate the New Year. But emotionally, I just couldn't do it because New Year was an altogether different anniversary for me. Now, let me give you just a few details. Hitler, in Shemo, had conquered Sudetenland in 1938 when I lived with my parents and sister in Czechoslovakia. The world cheered him on. No more conflicts, predicted Chamberlain and European politicians. But my parents saw it differently. They were realists. They were optimists. They made arrangements to leave everything behind and seek a new life in America. Even though, by the way, Jews were forbidden to come to America, to enter this country at that time. You know, by then, the Czechs were preparing for an inevitable war. I was 10 and a half years old. I had to carry a gas mask with me 24 hours a day. And by the way, an anti-aircraft gun was on the roof of the apartment house where we lived. You understand preparing for war? And yet we left everything. But you would not know from my parents that there was unbelievably high tension. They were realists, they were optimists. Life can start all over. Some of the details, my friends, are too many to go into. But let me tell you, I felt the pressure, the tension, the anxiety. We crossed into Poland just about midnight on the new year, 1938 to 1939. From then on, with that memory, I could never celebrate New Year's at a party. Rather, I remember those Polish guards looking suspiciously at us Jews. Now, I would not take any girlfriend to a New Year's party. My mind refused to let me forget New Year's 1939 crossing into Poland. But I learned my lesson. I became a perpetual optimist. So you know what? In today's Parsha, the innuendo is the same. Long story short. Some commentators say that because Pharaoh was killing newborn Jewish male children, Israelites' husbands divorced their Jewish wives. After all, why should they give birth to children who would be slaughtered by the Pharaoh? But according to our sages, the women were the optimists. They did everything to entice their men back to marriage and to bed. Those optimistic Jewish women succeeded. Literally, life went on. The Jewish people lived. Optimism saved us from extinction. I can happily say that of our people in ancient times. And I can say that of my wonderful parents. Optimism saved my life. So here it is, on the eve of the new year, the anniversary of my escape. So I lost some girlfriends. but I married the one who uplifted my life incredibly. So I'm sure happy to be here today to share that story with you. So now we turn to page 104.